Hi guys, hi friends, welcome back to Shiko Hope TV USA. My name is Shiko Hope and this is where we say inawezekana. We give you hope, we tell you never give up, never lose hope, always keep hope alive. Guys, today I'm going to talk something else, something good, I don't know if it is something good, but you tell me after you watch this video. Before I go right into the video, if you have not yet subscribed to this channel, please do so. Subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and share with your friends, relatives, neighbors, everybody. After last time I did a video on the negatives of America, and you guys, you came to me, and because to the end of the video, I talked about the questions that us Africans who are here, who came here before, we ask the newcomers, and they tend to be not so nice questions. And people told me, commented in the comment section, and some others inboxed me, and they told me, Shiko, why didn't you tell it all? Why didn't you say it as it is? Talk to our people. Tell them how they treat the newcomers or how they treat others. It is not okay. Guys, I was a bit hesitant to talk about this stuff, but you know what? It is what it is. We have to say the truth, the bitter truth, or how things are over here. For people who are back home, they can't know or they don't understand what happens to us who are here and how we meddle or how we mingle with the others. But this video is to tell you or to show you or to tell those people who are here that maybe the way we treat ourselves or the way we treat others here, it is not that good. It is not that good. I have like 10 people who told me, Shiko, can you address this issue? Those people are here in America already. It is not that they are back home, but they are here. They told, Shiko, can you talk about this thing? Because it is the truth. It is what it is. It is what happens here in America. Now, sit down, grab a cup or a jug of water, because the topic today, it is not easy. The topic today, it is that hot. I can tell it, I can say it is hot. So let me put my phone down so that I can continue. With today's topic now. The topic, as you can see from the title, or maybe it is not from the title, but it is deeper than what you can read from the title, is we Africans. But let me talk, not Africans, let me talk about as Kenyans who are in America. We are not that. We don't. I don't want to say that, but let me try to look for a better word. Let me try to look for a better word. Is we don't help others as we are supposed, or as we can. We don't support them as much as we can. Yeah, that one is a better word. We don't support each other as we can, or as we are supposed to. Those people who told me to cover this topic, they came with some instances of how things happen to them. And me too. I came here as a newcomer. I met other people who have been here for many, many years. And it's like we were treated like the same. Yes. During the last video, I said that you meet your Kenyan community in church. They come to you, they greet you, they ask you some questions. It is like vetting, and then after that, some people, not all people, hear me and hear me well. It is not every Kenyan, but most Kenyans. I'm talking about Kenyans because that is my community. I don't know about other African communities, but I'm talking about Kenyans. So they come to you. They greet you. They ask you those questions. How are you? Because they see, or you said you are new. Oh, where are you working? And then you say McDonald's or wherever, and you're like, that is a person of $10. So, classes. They said that is not my, that can't be of my class. I'm a nurse. I earn like $40 per hour. So, me going with someone who is earning $10. So they leave you. You deal with your struggles your way, and maybe they might be having an idea, but they are not willing to help. They are not willing to show you the way. They are left you to learn on your own. Yes, those people who are in America, even if you came here 20 years ago, maybe there is something that, or some treatment that you received, but you from your fellow Kenyans, and you see, or you saw it, I didn't deserve this. So let's continue. Now, these people, they see, oh, this person is new. He or she is working in a gas station or in a supermarket. So you don't have nothing. So you are just new, you are fresh, you are just starting to start life afresh. Okay? So, yeah, they ask you those questions, and they are like, okay, see you next Sunday at church. Then come next Sunday, you are like, no, I got some new friends. But from that time, they'll be just greeting you just like that, casually, and they leave you. And maybe you have a question, you might be willing to ask them. I remember I asked one person a question, and he told me, oh, your host will help you with that. And it was like my host told me, you see that that person, if you talk to him, he might help you. But the person just turned me down, and she told me, your host will help you. I was just asking about those courses to do. You have come here, you are told, can you do healthcare? Any course that is healthcare. Can you do nursing? So you are like, so-and-so is a nurse, so-and-so is a nurse, so-and-so is a nurse. Everyone passes through a different path. So you are told, like, can you talk to this person? She might help you. When you go to that person, she turns you down. She's like, oh, your host will help you with that. So what are you supposed to do? The same case with the same case to men. You come here, and they also ask you those questions, but not everyone. There are those who are very friendly. They are very concerned. Oh, you came here. Oh, you are with your family. Wow. So they see like, oh, you need to move as fast as possible, to move from your host, because they know being hosted, it is not easy. So they are like, and where are you working? Oh, you are working at a gas station. Okay, why can't you try Amazon? Because Amazon, they are paid better. And, or why can't you try tracking? With doing tracks, you'll be making good money. And, they try to give you alternatives, or showing you some other ways that you can do. But the others, they leave you. Oh, you work at the gas station. You have a family. You are still at your house place. Okay. That's the end. And maybe that person, maybe he is a manager somewhere. He might, and maybe they are hiring. And maybe the job that you might get there is a better job. But they just don't care. They just don't want to support. They just don't want to help. I don't know what's wrong with our Kenyan community in America. I don't know. I remember where we were working. It was a walking distance. I could walk for 20 minutes. For me, I could walk for 20 minutes. But my husband would walk for 12 minutes. I don't know why. For me, I could track, and I used 20 minutes. But for him, 12 minutes. I used to walk before we got our car. And also, before I learned how to drive. If you have been following me, you know I learned how to drive way later. So I used to work with a Kenyan. I used to work with a Liberian. I used to work with a Zambian. Now I'm talking about Africans. I used to work with a Zambian. I used to work with South African. Yeah. But the Liberian guy and and Zimbabwe, someone from Zimbabwe. The Liberian guy and the guy from Zimbabwe, we used to work at the same shift. So we come in the same time and we leave the same time. Sometimes the Liberian guy would give me a ride today, then maybe tomorrow the Zimbabwean guy would give me a ride. And also there was a Kenyan still who was going my way. But you could see the Kenyan, and by the way, the Kenyan was a lady. The Kenyan was a lady. And she could avoid me like plague. When it is like 10 minutes to leave, he could avoid me. She could avoid me. Hey, I want to pass somewhere. I want to go pick. She could give me stories just because she don't want to give me a ride. But you know what? The Zimbabwean guy and the Liberian guy, they were like, oh, Teresa, go clock out. Come find me in the parking lot. I take you home. You are not even asking. They are just willing to take you. And they are like, oh, tomorrow I will be off. I will tell Ken to come pick you up because of this rain. Maybe it was in winter and maybe it was in spring when it is raining. I will because tomorrow I will be off. I will tell Ken to come pick you. Don't call Uber. Don't call Uber when I'm coming to work. You see. But a person who is from your country, she's avoiding you like whatever. And you know what? You can even say, oh, let me fuel your car for this $20. And because you have been giving me rides. But you have not, she's not even welcoming you. She's not even welcoming you. One day, it is only one day that she gave me a ride. And she was like, you know, in America, a car is a necessity. You need to get a car. I was like, what am I doing in this car? Guy. But you know, these people from other countries, they are willing, because sometimes I was working nights and sometimes I could work mornings, very early in the morning, and this guy, they were like, I don't want to leave you. Can you go finish your shopping? Find me in the parking lot. But this person, the Kenyan one, the one who you talk Swahili with, she's avoiding you like just a ride. Just a ride. And these people who are giving you willingly, they are helping you willingly. You try to tell like, oh, I have like a $20 here bill. Let me go fuel your car. And don't worry about it. They can't even take that. They can't even, because they know you don't have a car because you have money. You don't have a car because you know how to drive. And they are still the ones, you know. I don't know what's wrong with our Kenyan people. Kenyan community. I don't know what's wrong. Because even these people who are inboxing me, they were telling me some stories. And you feel like it is not fair. It is like because you are new, you will remain as new forever. You'll not know how to go about things. They don't want to show you how to maneuver in America. They don't want to show you the opportunities that you can grab. They don't want, the Kenyan community, they are hiding so much information from you. But you know what? God from nowhere sends you someone, an angel, who comes and helps you very, very willingly. I don't know what's wrong with our Kenyan people, but not all of them. Not all of them. Sometimes you may be having a question. Maybe, for example, you want to buy a house. You want to buy a house because you have never bought another house before. Now you are asking people from you're asking people about for advices on what to look for, on how the process is to buy a home. You know. And they are like, you just came the other day. And now you're talking about buying a home. This is America. No rushing in America. Go slowly. You have been here for 10 years and you just bought the house last year. You are just here for 1 year and you are thinking about buying a home. That's what they tell you. I'm talking from experience. Someone told me, Shiko, this is America. Take it slow. Take it slow. Stop talking about buying a home right now. That will come like after 5 years. But for now, don't think about. And I'm like, okay. That was a Kenyan friend. My Kenyan friend. Not one, not two, not three people that turned me down. You know, you are just asking for advices. And they are like, it is not possible. You need to live here for 5 years. You are still working so very low-paying job. I don't think you can manage to buy a house. Just relax. Don't think about buying a house right now. You have been here for a long time and I'm like, oh, okay. Okay. Then you find someone. You find someone. And you bring up that topic. You know, there's something that is in your mind. You are like, how can I buy a home? I just want to get some information before I start now planning for it. You get someone, he's like, oh, that's a good idea. It is not that hard. You just do this. Talk to this person. He will guide you. Yes, at least that person shows you it is a good idea. It is possible. It doesn't matter how long you have been living in America to buy a home. So long as you have what it takes, you are staying here doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with us Kenyan community. But not everyone. Because someone who came to me, someone who opened his heart and gave me the idea was still a Kenyan. So not everyone that is bad, not everyone who is not welcoming, not everyone who is not supporting. We have some, but very few who are willing to help and who are willing to share the information. So he came and he said that, oh, you can come to our home you can pay us a visit for a dinner and we'll talk about that when you come with your family. And you come to our home and we share more about that. So we went there and they told us, it is possible, it is doable. Just do this and this and this. At least they hold our hands. They told, can you talk to a realtor? Talk to 2 realtors or whatever they are called. And they will show you. You just gauge them. Talk to 3. If they are telling you the same thing, go ahead. They will advise you better. At least now you have someone who have opened you, who have opened up to you and who is willing to support you. Yes, not every Kenyan man or Kenyan person who is not welcoming or who is hiding information from you. We have some who are good and they are angels. So, other people from other countries, I remember when I was working in a supermarket. I told you I was working with a Liberian, a South African, a Zimbabwean, a Zambian, someone from Ghana, someone from Ethiopia, someone from, there is another country, Eritrea. They were so supporting. They were like, oh, Teresa, you want to take a day off, you want to be going to church? Can you go tell the manager, you have kids, you need to take them to Sunday school and they will be giving you day offs on Sundays. But the Kenyan one told me, oh, when you come to work here, you have to work Sundays. That is a rule. Now that is a Kenyan colleague who is telling me, you need to work Sundays, and she's not a boss. She's just an employee just like me. But she's showing me that it is very hard to get off days on Sundays. But the others, they're telling, go talk to a manager. Tell them you have kids. You have to take your kids for Sunday schools on Sunday. And that's what I did. And because this person, when you're working with a Kenyan and someone from other, you see, the Kenyan, you will make her to be closer, But you know what? She's showing you it is not possible. You know what? You drop her and you concentrate with the ones who are welcoming, who are willing to support you. A lady from Eritrea told me, "Are you fearing the manager? Come, I take you." And she took me to the HR, and I talked to the HR, and she was, "Oh, you have small babies? Okay. So when days do you want to be off?" And I said, "I want to be off on Sundays and Mondays." And that's what I did. From that time until now, I have never worked Sundays. But if I listen to my Kenyan colleague, hey, she was saying it is a rule. Anyone has to work weekends. For the new employees, Saturdays, Sundays is a must. And you know what? My friend from Eritrea helped my hand. Yeah, it is like that. And then I remember when I was looking, my boy reached 4 years. And from 4 years, he could join preschool. And preschool is only 3 hours a day. Only 3 hours a day. And then he could go at 11 until 3. 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. So I could, not 3 p.m. actually, it was like 2 p.m. I could go to work, take him to school. I come back, I go to work. Then I take my break from work. I go pick him from school bus. It was too much. It was too much for me. I had Kenyan neighbors. Actually two Kenyan neighbors who work nights. So during the day they are at home. And I talked to them and they were like, I was like, "I'm requesting if you could be picking my boy," because the school bus was coming to our complex. They are dropped, and then when they are dropped, there must be an adult there to pick that baby. So I talked to this my Kenyan people. I talked to them and I was like, "Can you be picking my boy from school?" Then 1 hour later, I come and I pick him and I take him to the sisters and to the babysitter, whoever was looking after my babies. And they were like, I can't promise. I have some appointments to attend. Oh God, blah, 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 blah. Okay. I talked to the second one. The same thing. I work nights because of my schedules, because if you don't fix your schedules, no one will take care of your problems. Gosh, even I regretted why I was approaching them. Yes, it is my problem. It is my baby. But you know what? I'm just requesting. And you know what? The same community, I found a Nigerian lady. She was like, "Hey, how are you? Why are you? You look so much in a hurry. I have been watching you, and I have seen you. You pick your baby quickly. You work quickly. Are you at work or what?" And I was like, yeah, I worked there. So I just came to pick him from school bus. Then I take him, and he was like, "I can be picking him for you. I just live here. We are just neighbors. I can be picking him for you." He stays with my baby. Because they studied in the same preschool. Then after that time, you come from work, and then you pick him. And I was like, thank God. Thank God. God have sent me a savior. Someone who is not from Kenya. But I have two from Kenya, but they are not helping. I'm not saying that they should, but there is that thing that they are like, it is your problem. Deal with it. Fix your schedules. Blah, blah, blah. And you know what? The Nigerian lady helped me until my baby finished preschool. No problems, no nothing, because the Nigerian lady, she was a stay-at-home mom. She was very available, and the boy was my baby's friend. So there was nothing to worry about. Even when going to school, she was like, "You can prepare him. If you are going to work, prepare him, bring him to my home. I take them to school together." You see. But our Kenyan people, hey, you deal with your problems, mama. Fix your schedules. Oh, but you know what? The boy is now in elementary school. No problem. He can walk from school. Yes. The main idea of this video was to, why don't we support one another? We Kenyan community, let us support one another. I'm just doing this video because it is like that. It is the bitter truth. Kenyan people here, they don't support one another. They don't even help to maneuver. I remember when we were doing driving, someone, my husband is working when I'm at home. So the time that he's training me how to drive is when we are both off. And those days are 2 days a week. 2 days a week. And you can't just wake up and say, today we are doing driving all day. So you have some other things to do. So it is just like 2 hours a day and you call it a day. He trained me for 2 hours and we call it a day. So I could not even go to church when he was working Sundays, because sometimes he could work Sundays. We could just stay at home. But you know what? I used to sing in my church, and I'm not. So they were like on the WhatsApp group, and I was like, oh, so guys, today I'm not coming. Sinagali, I don't have her. And they were like, why? You don't know how to drive? Yeah, I don't know how to drive. Okay. Someone offered to be coming, pick me up with my kids. We go to church and she brings me back, a Kenyan. So not everyone who is bad. She offered to be picking me from home and back from home to church, to and from. Yes, we have some God-sent people and we have some others who are not willing. And I remember, she told me, can you talk to so and so he can, because he does Uber. Maybe when he's on your side, he can come by and he can train you for that minute or 45 minutes. She referred me to someone who was very willing to train me how to drive. But the problem was, I'm working. Maybe he's not that side, but they were willing to help me. The same people from Kenya, now others, told me, oh, you know what? I can train you how to drive, but you know what? My car is very expensive. Oh my goodness. My car is very expensive. I can't afford to train you with my car because it is very expensive. In case you crash, it will be bad. So I was, oh, okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Your car expensive. Thank God. But a Kenyan who told me that her car is very expensive. If I crash, it will be bad. But God is good. Now I don't. Okay, guys. We Kenyans who we are here, let us try to be supporting one another. Let's try to help others, to show them the way. Let us try to tell them the information, the opportunities that are there. Let us share. Let us try to enlighten our people who are here, who don't know anything. Okay? Thank you so much, guys, for watching. And still another thing about this support as Kenyans is that we self-fear. I can just say that we self-fear because maybe there is an opportunity. You are like, oh, someone told me about, let's say, for example, someone told me about WEEK. That there is a program called WEEK. It is for pregnant women and infants who are 5 years and below. WEEK. They are given food by the government. Then someone tell you, oh, someone was telling me about WEEK. How is it? You have to ask someone else because you don't want to go to a program which will bring you problems later. So the person is like, don't take WEEK. Weak will make you be regarded as public charge. Weak will make you be denied citizenship. Weak will make you they sell fear to you. So you as a newcomer, you are like, oh my goodness, so it is that bad. I don't want that weak program. I don't want it. But you know what? It is not true. Ask another person and another person. I asked like 2 more people. And they were like, no, weak is not bad. Having weak, it does not make you a public charge. Having weak, it does not make you be denied citizenship. I have been having weak, now that is a person telling me, I've been having weak since I gave birth to this baby. And last year, I got my citizenship. The same case with Medicaid. I have been having Medicaid since I was pregnant with this baby, and the baby, when the baby was born, he got Medicaid, covered by Medicaid, and last year I got my citizenship. A person told me that, go for those opportunities. They are not regarded as public charge. But people sell fear. They are like, don't take them. So you be suffering here because someone sold fear and you bought that fear. Okay, guys, let us be truthful. Let us be honesty. Let us be supportive to one another. Our Kenyan community, please, 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 please. Let us help them. We are not competing. We are not competing. You know, because some withhold the information because they see like, oh, this person is coming so fast. This person want to compete with me. And if I play, this person will pass me. We are not competing. Everyone has his life. Everyone has his life to live. Even if I want to buy a house when I'm 1 year old in America, if you know how to go about it, please tell me. Please tell me. Don't tell me that I'm coming too fast. I slow down. This is America. Actually, I hate that word. Hey, madam, this is America. Come slowly. Huh? Land of opportunities. For me, I go for the opportunities. Hey, seriously. Okay, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching. Comment below. Let me know your views on how this video was conducted. If you got it, if you didn't get anything, let me know. I can do another video if you want me to do another video. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Bye-bye.